Hi, this is RedWantsCandy, or you can call me Brian. I'm going to be beginning a series of Mountain Blade Warband tutorials, and I will be adding these all to a playlist, and over time I'm going to be building on it and just working with different mechanics in the game and giving you different tips to help start off or improve your current gameplay. So what we're going to be starting off with is the first thing the game throws at you, and what I think is the most important thing: creating your character. A lot of people will click through character creation assuming it's random or simply choosing what seems cool. You first need to know that much like in the rest of the game, every choice you make now will have a specific outcome beginning here, okay? Okay, I want to try my hardest not to make this all about numbers, but that's difficult to do when covering statistics. So prepare yourselves for numbers. What I'm going to do to, so it doesn't sound like I'm babbling a bunch of just math and stuff at you, what we're going to do is I just made some simple little charts you can pause and view and say, okay, that's what this does. So at the current time, or whenever it is appropriate, those will pop up and you can view them. So if you have a certain plan for your character or a class, quote unquote, in mind already, then this will help you with how best to go about it. So you start a new game, blah blah blah, and it's going to have this, and then once you move forward, this is the first step. Male or female? Good question. Okay, so first off, you're going to have to decide the gender of your character. Both have their perks. I typically recommend sticking to your own gender. Of course, this game is open to role-playing, so if you're curious about what it's like to be a woman or a man, go ahead and give it a go. As a male, you'll have obvious advantages from the start, such as being more widely accepted by lords and such, having an easier time with being awarded fiefs, and generally moving up in the world. A significant other for your male character is pretty much useless, though. As a female, all of the above will be much more difficult, but there are plenty of achievements only available for women characters. Also, having a husband can prove to be pretty useful. He will have an army, fiefs, and as his wife, you can manage his garrisons and even store troops at his expense, not your own. And if you decide to start your own faction and rebel, your husband will always join you upon asking, and this might also allow you and your husband to rebel without either party losing their held fiefs, which is really convenient. We're going to go ahead and go to Mel. Once you go from here, it's going to say, yo, what was your father? And that's where we go here. So let's see, I'm going to put up a chart, and it's going to tell you how each of these things are going to affect you. So while that goes up, just view it, pause it if you need to. I'll have some nice chill music playing, and just check out the chart, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, now that the chart's done, we're going to go ahead and go on to the next page. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick a hunter. And now we have, what was your early life? Now I'm going to do the same thing and put up a chart, and it will cover the advantages, what it comes with, what it doesn't come with, etc. And once that's done, just go ahead and move on, and there'll be another part to it. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and select Shop Assistant. Now that we're here, this is the young adult life, and it's going to ask what you became. So you pretty much, I'm going to toss up a chart again. You can check out everything that it includes. If you notice so far, these factors all will affect starting skills, attributes, your equipment, renown, and value. And I believe the gender and nobility will be what most impact later success. So some of the information may vary between versions of the game and certain mods. There are also certain mods that will include this information for you during character creation, which is really convenient. So we're going to go ahead and pick a smith. And now we'll move on to the last thing. Personal revenge, loss of a loved one. What is your reason for adventuring? We'll go ahead and toss up another chart, and that'll be that. Okay, so now that we've decided on what makes you tick, it's time to move on and become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Now once you click this, it's going to take you to the character screen where you will distribute your points. You can choose realistic. This will not allow you to quit without saving, meaning anything you do in the game that day will save. You cannot undo it. You can't undo anything. It makes it extremely difficult, especially if you get screwed over and over and over and over. So I usually go with allow me to quit without saving. That way, if you mess up really badly, you can just X out, reload. Okay, so up here, you can change your name at any point during the game as well. Just by going to the character screen, it'll look exactly like this, and you just tap up here and retype your name in. We're gonna name our character, I don't know, Wilhelm. Yeah, he spells it like that. No, I mistyped. He'll be Wilkie, and you can distribute your extra points. Okay, when you add to intelligence. Check over here on my skill points. I have 7, 8, 9. It'll add extra ones. If I add to charisma, agility, strength, it will not do this. Adding to intelligence usually gives you another skill point until you've advanced past a certain level. Okay. And then you're going to notice personal skills, and you're going to see party skills. Okay, personal skills are something that only affect your player. They only are applicable toward him. Party skills are going to be stuff that is useful for your entire party. What I recommend is putting all these points toward your own personal skills. I would probably go with riding so you can have a decent horse from the get-go. Get up to level 2 or 3 and you'll be good. And I recommend pointing it toward that, and then once you come across companions, that's when you go ahead and use their level ups to add to your party skills. If you don't have a companion early on, then I recommend putting some points towards surgery. I think that's the most important perk out of all these, other than leadership. But you can read for yourself what each one specifically does, and then over here is just your proficiencies. And you have to blow all these points before you can move on to the next point, which is going to be character creation. Here we are here. This is Wilby. He seems like he has a mustache. Let's see. Let's make him really old. It's good. It's good. Okay, so you'll just mess around with your character, see what you can make. I like that. That looks good. Let's make him look really weird. So let's see what we can do to this guy. Just to mess him up really, really good. Wow, he's looking pretty ugly so far. Okay, he's got kind of a snarl going on. What do we say? There we go. Yeah, there you go. Suck his face in. Kinda looks like an alien now. No sweats, maybe? Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now you get to choose where in the land you want to go, depending on what mod you're playing, and I highly advise playing mods. will depend on that. Let's go with the Nords, and then you'll start off on this base mission. You're going to be in a town, get ambushed. Oh no. This will give you a chance to cycle through your weapons.
I likes the babies. I want your children in my pockets.
Okay. So you kill that guy, desecrate his corpse, poop on it, pee on it. Don't attack this guy because he's a friend. Not that you could hurt him anyways. It won't allow you to do anything. We'll shoot him in the face just for good measure. Nothing. He takes you back to his room. I don't know what happens during the transition to here. And he always has cabbages. Those cabbages are extremely large in comparison to the others. So you come in here and you creep on them, you talk, and you do the mission, and then you go about your journey. So that is the essence of starting off in the game and creating your character and what each thing is going to, how it's going to affect you. So thanks for watching. I would appreciate if you would like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, comment if you have anything else you'd like to be covered, and I'll be doing that further on during the series. If you have any input on what I had to say, liking it just helps to get my stuff out there. And if you know anybody else new to Warband, feel free to share or post it to the forums, and that would be very much appreciated. You all have a wonderful day, and I will see you again for another tutorial sometime in the near future. Goodbye.